Okay, so you're ready to begin with the next game, the last one before the dinner break. And this is EPHIX versus Infinite. This should be a fun one. EPHIX by far undefeated. 4 maps won, neither one lost. They only had one close map against Cavaleria, 13-8 in Quarantine. Infinite, they for now are with 1 win and 1 draw. They lost 1 map against Bonsai. But for now, 1950 with the first kill. Dane with a refrag, 4 versus 4. And we'll see Tujane. EPHIX already showed that they are fantastic team on Tujane against Frugo. Dane with another one. This Frenchman is just walking. EPHIX with plant already. Bumble, Chiba, and Losa. Losa, of course. I forget sometimes about the fact that in Hungarian you pronounce SS3. Dubish eliminated the important part of EPHIX, the sniper who's very often covering those plants, and Chiba gets Santan down. Infinite. This retake stacks fantastically, but now Vyogo going for the ground play. 2 versus 1, and now it's all in the hands of Losha. 35 seconds, still some time to walk with. Especially that hit the snake. Oh, a fantastic quick so with Losha! What a snap with the snake! And a fantastic 1v2 clutch coming from Infinite player to start with a victory on the Axis side. In Infinite by far, they had 1-0 against Team Phantom. As I said, 1-1 against Bonsai. They had pretty close maps. The first one was like 13-10 if I remember correctly. They lost 13-10, they won 13-8 as I recall. And for now, they are fighting to push EPHIX down out of the second place in this group. Raves off. Great start from EPHIX, followed by Vyoga. 5 versus 3. This one should be tougher, especially that Dubish this time gets one for himself. Bumble trying to clutch this round for his team, but 1950 already struggling, and Bumble in the 1v4 situation. Oof. A great tracking. Vyoga eliminated. Does not change the fact that bomb is there already planted, and it's 1 versus 3. Seems like EPHIX should be the one to gather the victory in this round. 1-1. You have to be careful in those beginnings of the rounds. EPHIX already have shown on stream that those early pushes from Dane, from Vyogo, from Ravezo, they are very, very dangerous, and Ravezo once again providing that entry kill for the allies. Dubish with the follow, that's what I was talking about. You have to come with a great plan or great nades if you want to push EPHIX out. Gets the better positions on the Axis side. 1950. A great shot to keep this round alive, but Vyogo finds Dedo. Dane with another one, and Ravezo to finish this quickly. 2-1. EPHIX taking the lead on Tujane. I'm waiting for those lineups. I would like to see if Infid maybe some nice plans for those nade push. Especially that you can punish EPHIX for playing this aggressively at the beginnings of the rounds. But Infinite, oh, Bumble had that opening! And Dubish completely unexpecting that shot. Infinite. A good start. Try the score to make it 2-0. But now as this first kill came to the Axis, they should play a bit slower. They should wait for the EPHIX to come, but Ravezo, he came not empty-handed. He already provided the first kill for the EPHIX, followed up with the nade. 4 versus 3. A lot of space opening up around the B-long. And now Losha has to take control of 2 or even 3 positions. Chiba gets Santan, but Ravezo already with the triple. Losha, this couldn't have ended in other way than him getting done out. 2 versus 2. Ravezo planting the bomb. And now Ravezo and Vyoga on the A side, trying to hold this post plant to make this 3-1. Ravezo maybe even looking for ace. We already had two or even 3 aces today. I don't remember fully because I haven't been making notes. Losha and Dedo. Losha this time without the nade, but we've already seen a fantastic 1 versus 2 coming from this Infinite player. For now he's leading the push for the retake. Losha. Both Razor and Vyogo well hidden here. Losha will hit up the bombs, maybe bait out one of those EPHIX player, but now Ravezo with the quadra kill, and it's only Dedo left with 20 seconds on the clock. Ravezo hunting for this ace. Vyogo of course waiting, and Ravezo yet another ace on stream. This round belongs to him, and it's 3-1 to EPHIX. What a fantastic individual performance put here by Ravza. And EPHIX starting slowly to run away with this score. Infinite start getting those entry kills, but Dubish will not let this happen this time. Bumble could not surprise Dubish with the sniper duel, but Losha finds Dane. So we can pretty much assume that EPHIX would stay to the ground, because Dane was usually the player that came up, that was also closing those attacks from the above. But Dubish, he was waiting out for someone to peek. And yet another time he can find fantastic timing here. A great understanding of the game, where to look and when to look. What's most important. Dubish with another one. He knew that the smoke is fading. He might find someone here nearby the resp. And Losha is put down. Would this be another ace? It wouldn't be, since Dubish is eliminated. But Ravza has a great position to close this, especially that WROCław is already planning. Santan also covering the side that was taken out by EPHIX. 3 versus 2. And now Ravza make this 3 versus 1. Dedo, he can get the first kill of this match for himself, but he needs 2 more to bring this round for Infinite. Because EPHIX, as I said, is running away with the score, and Ravza is running away with this kill score, since it's already a two-digit number after just 5 rounds. 10-2. Great performance by Ravza by far. By the whole EPHIX team. Infinite, they got this first round after a clutch of Losha. They cannot quite find another. This Axis side is not really going this well, but still plenty of time to find some more points before swapping to the ally side. EPHIX preparing some delayed attacks, since 3 nades in the smoke are still held by the ally. Oof, and Ravza providing another entry kill for his team. Siva has to be careful. The smokes come down. He might need some support here coming from Infinite. But they also need to be careful, because we've seen Dubish waiting for closer to the ally resp to just snipe those rotations. Now WROCław with a fantastic nade. Chiba eliminated 5 versus 3. Lot of space for EPHIX on the B side. Someone needs to come and clean before it's too late, and before EPHIX get a complete control of this side. Dedo hoping for that trench gun. He wasn't noticed, but Santan, to save life of his teammates in the last moment, finds this elimination. 5 versus 2. EPHIX, it seems like they will be going for the 5-1. Losha found one, but Dubish with another fantastic nade, and WROCław will end this one. 5-1. EPHIX running further and further with this score. And also, maybe to answer a few questions or statements from the chat. The fact that I'm not swapping after, because the last match was very fast, I will admit that. The fact that I'm not swapping to other matches, because I would like to, is that I don't have IP for the servers, and I'm not in the same LAN connection, so I cannot really jump between matches, because I need IP. The only server that I have IP for is server 1 that you are seeing right now. But no show, what am I seeing here? 2 eliminations. WROCław with a headshot. Santan blown away. 4 versus 3. Seems like Infinite will finally end this streak of EPHIX to get the second point, to start bringing some action for the Axis. Dubish with the first elimination for the EPHIX, but it's still looking great for Infinite. They just need to close this round, but Dubish, he does not want to give up. Found another one. 3 versus 2. Infinite still with a small lead, but they need to be careful, because he might throw this one away, especially that there's a lot of time for EPHIX. And Dane, quick shot. Bumble could not lose this one, and Bumble with another to make sure that this round will go to the side of Infinite. 2-5. A fantastic opening for of Losha wasn't wasted. Bumble it was not easy to get this, especially that EPHIX were getting into the rhythm. 3 eliminations in a row in a very fast pace. Bumble was unstoppable here. 5-2. Infinite. Can they follow up with another one? Losha. Oh, this nade was close, but Losha surviving both of those grenades. Can he get something with one of his own? Oh, close one. 93 HP down, but now Bumble to continue the great shooting that came in the last moments on the round number 7. Finds Ravza. That entry kill beast this time has to admit that someone was better in the duel, but EPHIX bring down the smoke to make this lead of one man of Infinite. That's sufferable, but 1950 getting Santan. 5 versus 3. Seems like Infinite might get another point in a row, but Dubish. Beautiful nade. Tiba had no time to react. Infinite, once again, they have to be very careful. EPHIX still having plenty of time. It's having Dubish. Vyogo alive. Dubish found by Dedo. 4 versus 2. It's starting to looking like Infinite should bring this one. Vyogo down, and now it's only Dane. He got one. 3 more to go. 48 seconds on the clock, but the smoke should be fading away. Low shot with the pistol, having some trouble, but Dane also low on HP. And Dedo was here to help and to make sure that this elimination is secured. 3-5, Infinite. Trying to catch up the score and get as many points as they can on the Axis side. Dubish on B-Dog, but in the meantime, Bumble with an opening, but Raves are right now turning up the hit with double kill. Santan, Dubish with a follow. 4 versus 1, and what a fast rush coming from EPHIX. Triple kill for Ravezo. Dubish and Santan to clean up. 6-3. EPHIX, even though that's the round started with a kill for Infinite, wanted to show that it's irrelevant. Even they are playing 4 versus 5, they still can manage to absolutely dominate the rounds. But Infinite, those 2 points. Walk them up here. 1950. Once again, entry 1. 1950 for the double. Raves are still on the loose with 1 kill. 15 eliminations already in the first half of this map. But Infinite, if they can hold to this 1-man lead, if they can hold those key positions, EPHIX should have a lot of trouble going to the side, going forward. A plant, and now 1950 had a chance for the triple. Missed this one still. Not really in danger of being eliminated. Nice dodge. Because the nade was not far away to make this 3 versus 3. Now 1950. Slowly peeking through those positions and goes for the triple. Dane might get a refrag here, but still it's not looking this great for EPHIX. Infinite closer and closer to bring another point for Axis. Oh, Bumble had a chance, but that miss might cost Infinite a lot, since Dane opens up some space on the side. Dedo gets Vyogo. Dane for the triple, and now it's Dane versus Chiba. 1 versus 1. Can Dane get his quadra kill and get 7th point for for EPHIX, of course. Chiba waiting from the rest. He has the scope, and Dane will go for the B side. They'll go for the full rotation. We've seen on Burgundy especially that EPHIX likes those rotations. EPHIX likes to play with the whole map. Chiba. Dane already shown himself. Probably he won't go for another pick to not risk the fact that this is a long range, and the rival is with the scope. Now has some cover of the tank. Chiba with another miss. But Dane very, very low on time. He's planning the bomb. Chiba. Can he get this shot? Chiba. Oh, and Dane is not planning. Chiba needs to just run away, and Chiba does it! Axis wins. It was a tough one, but Dane misplayed here. 4-6. Dane was too slow. And even though that he cannot bring this elimination, he was still enough to make sure that Infinite wins this round. Braves has to be careful. 3 nades throwing up in the triangle. He was standing just in the middle of it and was completely unbothered and got even a kill off himself. Chiba this time eliminated very quickly, and Santan had to go for the redo, but still was able to get this shot down. Bumble finds Vile. 4 versus 3, but EPHIX slowly closing on both. Hey, on the B side, oh, Santan! Surprised by Dedo. A great sneak coming from the Infinite player. 3 versus 3. It's nice that they are also trying to spice it up a bit when it comes to those plays. Sometimes they are playing fully in the side, sometimes they are going for more aggressive plays, like Dedo right now. They are definitely trying to surprise EPHIX in a few ways. Bumble, it's done. 2 versus 2. Dedo with another one, and now Dubish versus Bumble, another 1v1. And Dumbo to make this 6-5. EPHIX struggling to bring themselves further than the 6 points. First map, yes, it's the first map of the third game on stream. in the first map of this match against EPHIX and iNFINITE. Ravesor. It's been a while since he provided that entry kill, but now as an EPHIX, start with a 5 versus 4. Oh, never mind! What a fantastic nade to put down both Santan and Vio. But now Dubish, Chiba, a lot of action in the first seconds. Still benefits iNFINITE. 3 versus 2. Ravesor and Dubish. The best fragging duo in EPHIX right now. 30 eliminations combined. Can they get this clutch to prevent iNFINITE for tying this half up and go to the ally side with the score of 6-6? Smoke was already played by the EPHIX. That means that they would try to finally get themselves into the side. Dedo. Oh, he wants to use the smokes against them. Has a shotgun, has Garance. Can he get the timing good enough to find either one of those players? Dedo. Trying to play for the very uncomfortable position for EPHIX to look for. Chiba. Fully holding the middle with his sniper rifle. And 1950 who still has an 8. For example, prevents EPHIX from planting. And EPHIX. I'm just running away. If they want to go in, they need to go in now. It's only 25 seconds on the clock, but Ravesor is planting. Oh, and Ravesor gets a fantastic nade. Dubish with a kill, and it's now Chiba 1 versus 2. He gets Dubish quickly. Can he also eliminate Ravesor? 1 versus 1. Chiba to make this 6-0 after the first half. 40 seconds on the clock, and now the question is where Ravesor will be waiting. Chiba still has an 8. Will this stand or not this time? Chiba tapped the bomb, hoping for Ravesor to come out. But EPHIX player is still playing this very slowly, still playing this very calmly. Does not want to be baited here. Oh, a nade comes from Ravesor. Does not eliminate Chiba. Can he defuse this? Oh, he cannot because Ravesor picks. And he finds that kill to finish the first half with EPHIX in a very small lead. 7-5. Close 12 rounds. And a great comeback in this half by iNFINITE. It was 5-1 from EPHIX, and iNFINITE managed to make this 7-5. I think Bumble and 1950, this fantastic duo that provided very often those first eliminations for Bumble, who always try to make sure that when iNFINITE starts around well, they do not throw it, they do not give up if EPHIX is hunting for those small mistakes. 7-5. And now let's see how iNFINITE would play this in the attacking side. Chiba, that was a close one. But he manages to dodge this nade. And now he has a fantastic sniping spot. Possibly clear the axis point. Bumble also trying to push further. And now Dedo opens the score with kill on Sentan. But Dubish snipes Bumble in this duel. Ravesor also activating himself. Dedo with a refrag. 3 versus 3. But for iNFINITE, this trade should be very worthy. As now it's much more space open for the allies on the map. And Chiba, he gets Dubish. Losha, oh, that was a chance to probably finish this round. Leaving only one of the EPHIX player alive. But Losha misses. And both Dana and Vio are still viable to possibly win this. But Chiba finally gets Viogo, and it's only Dana left. 1 versus 3. Has to be careful because iNFINITE already spotted him. And Losha for the finishing blow. 7-6. iNFINITE once again being just 1 round down to EPHIX. This one will be a close map, and in the meantime let me see if some other games maybe finish the first map, since we do have some quick teams here. Ravesor providing the sentry on Bumble. Sniper already down, so iNFINITE are losing the long range cover that Bumble very often provided, both in the defense and in the offense, because as we've seen in the last rounds, even though that Bumble could not really get a kill, he still gave a lot of information for the allies, for where to attack, where to push, etc. Or even where the positions are clear. Chiba. Great nade. Chiba with a follow, and Santan, he had to get these eliminations either way. He would have get pushed from 2 sides. Chiba, eliminated by Dana, and Santan had to run away. Manages to do this. Oh, this nade was a close one, but iNFINITE misses with the nade. So Santan should be safe in this position. Dana is rotating player, but Ravesor now is being eliminated, so Santan is left fully alone on the B side. Santan far away, Dane far away from this. So Tantan can only hope for himself, especially that Dane is eliminated and now Santan left in a 1v2 situation to make sure that EPHIX is still on the lead. Clean shots to make this 1v1. Losha versus Santan. In those 1v1s, Infinite was presented better, and once again Infinite can win this 1 versus 1. Losha made sure that this round will tie this game up 7-7. And EPHIX, they have to wake up because this map is slowly running through the fingers. And Infinite managed to get this lead. Dubish 1950, Ravesor. A lot of kills at the very beginning of the round, but now EPHIX with 1 man up. Can they hold this lead in the defense to make this 8-7? Dedo, he already spotted one of the enemies. Has an 8, but Chiba gets Ravesor down. 3 versus 3. Infinite. Dedo once again tries to hunt one of the axes, but Losha manages to do this. 3 versus 2, Dubish and Santan. EPHIX struggling a lot in this for the last few rounds. Dedo. And Chiba, as we see now, Infinite are trying to check every inch of the B side. Dedo from above, but Dubish, what a shot from EPHIX scope, has to step up. Someone has to get those multi-kills for EPHIX if they want to start winning rounds, because as we see, Infinite are trying to play this more as a team for re-kills, because they know if they trade 2 for 2 or 3 for 3, this is still very valuable for the ally side, as now EPHIX have to hold 2 or 3 positions per player. And Santan, a very important headshot to Losha to make this a possible win for EPHIX. 1 versus 2 from Chiba, only half a minute on the clock. He has to find one of the axes if he wants to comfortably plant the bomb without being pushed from 2 sides. Is this CS2? No, it's CS3, mate. This is better of CS3. The release is planned for 2028. Siba looking for his plans.
Allies eliminated.
But not enough time to check all positions. Santan was just waiting in the spot that he knew that Infinite player could not check since the time since he was very low on time. And EPHIX, this time the lead would not be thrown. 8-7. This might be a close map. Ravesor rushes through the snake. Go for a very aggressive push. Oh! At the occasion to look for this opening kill. This time was not precise enough, and Dedo! He actually was. Santan eliminated. Vioga looking for that smoke push. Oh! We see that those shots are very close coming from EPHIX, but the fact is that close is not enough. You have to find those eliminations. Dubish struggling on the B side. It's support. Ravesor coming with a clutch to get Dedo down. Push Infinite away from the B side before they get too far away. Dubish finally got a few seconds to reposition himself. So finally, he can be in a safe spot to cover mid, to maybe also peek for the long. And now Ravesor for another one. And also Ravesor has a great spot to cover long, to give some info to Dubish. And Dubish manages to make something useful out of this info because he finds 1950, 4 versus 2. The pressure coming from Infinite in the very beginning sequence of this round was very big, but EPHIX still manages to turn this around. Bumble and Losha to tie the score once again. Brave slowly holding this. Oh! Ravesor, he could not hide from Losha, but Dane was already here with a rotation. Bumble gets Dubish, 1 versus 2, but 25 seconds on the clock. Bumble spotted by both Axis players. Bumble fighting with Dane in the close range, but Dane will not lose this duel. So now it's 9-7 for EPHIX. Oh, and as I see, Cavalier and Frugo already finished the first map. Okay, it was 13-10 for Frugo. And now Chiba, what a start from Infinite! Rapid double kill. Open up a lot of space for the allies, but now Santan with another one, and Chiba for the triple kill. 1950, this should be a fast point for Infinite, as Ravesor is the only one alive. Infinite should just get an ult. Quick plant, and Ravzo did not really stand a chance to even fight for some kills here. 8-9. Infinite won't make this easy for EPHIX. Santon. This time a great nade coming from the Axis side. And Derby show Infinite. They need to look out for those openings because EPHIX finally made their signature play. And made this round 5 versus 2 in just 20 seconds. Dane for another one, and Losha in the 1v5 clutch. Losha, he made many clutches on this map, but this one was just not for him. 10-8, EPHIX running away as fast as they can with the score. Can they get to 13 before Infinite catches up to them once again? Infinite looking for the fast B push. Those nades cannot land a single elimination. Neither though Infinite down, but Vyogor can because he rushes with the trench gun. With the calm, sorry. He manages to eliminate Dedo. Now we see that Infinite, they have to look around to confirm that no one is attacking them from the flank. That gets some time for EPHIX to position, but Bumble finds Santan. 4 versus 4 in 1950. Slowly trying to position for the Axis spawn. And Infinite in 1950 manages to hold this angle. They could completely cut out the rotation from the other side of map, and Ravzo also, he was holding the back for his teammates. 4 versus 3. EPHIX losing this early lead brought by Vyogor. Losha. This could have been finished right now, but Dane is doing this duel. Chiba with a refrag already. Very patient rounds from Infinite. But it pays out since bomb is already planted. Losha gets Dubish. Losha gets Vyogor.
Allies win.
Quick double kill from Infinite player to make this 10-9 on Losha. That was a great player. 2 bullets, 2 kills. That's what we like to see on stream. And the first close map on stream today. So I hope we'll get some more of those. Ravzo with those scans, hoping that he could bring yet another one. Entry kill, he won't, but Dubish will. 1950 eliminated Losha. With a response in the other side of the map. 4 versus 4. And Infinite. We've seen that they like to play this a bit slower, leaving a lot of space for example, Chiba to look from those early roofs at the ally side of the map. To cover those rotations, to cover those position swaps by EPHIX. But this time we see that EPHIX are well hidden. They do not want to risk opening themselves for the shots, as they know that Infinite, sooner or later they would need to come closer. Santan, in a bit of trouble, manages to run away behind the boxes in the perfect timing to also be well prepared for Bumble. 4 versus 3. EPHIX to make this 11-9. Ravzo pushed out of his position, and Dada makes a kill out of it. 3 versus 3, 30 seconds on the clock. Infinite. This push is slowly coming towards the side. Vyogor on the 6-4-5, and Losha with a headshot. 3 versus 1, since Chiba also got Dubish in a sniper duel. Santan for the clutch, he gets first. And now, Dedo and Losha. Dedo! Fantastic headshot. A great pick by Infinite. 10-10. Oh, this few last rounds would be very interesting. Can Infinite make EPHIX lose their first map on this tournament? Chiba with a mess, so EPHIX can get some kind of control on the long. 1950 already trying to hold the middle part, hold the alleys. Razor with an opening. Chiba this time eliminated, so the sniper won't be here to help for Infinite. Dedo with an 8 to clean the track. Let Infinite push a bit further. But Razor, he's trying to pull the defense by himself. Razor, Santan, Virgo. 4 kills in a blink of an eye to make this 5 versus 1. And this time EPHIX will have this point secured. 11 to 10. If Infinite want to win this map, to put a lot of pressure on EPHIX and already get 1 point for themselves, they would need to win those 3 rounds in a row. EPHIX draw would be safe, but the win would be even better. 1950 Razor, fast start of the round number 22, followed by more kills from those 2 players. 2 versus 2, but Santan with a push. He cannot get a kill. But he confirms that Infinite are still far away. So Dubish might get something. Dubish with a miss. But Razor going for the triple with the 30 eliminations already. To give EPHIX 2 map points on Tujane. Or Tujan. I don't know. I should go. I mean, this sounds like a French name, so I should ask just guys from Phantom how to pronounce it. Bumble gets Razor down. The boss is already eliminated. Santan cannot connect the shot. Ansan runs away from this roof just in time. And both Dubish and Santan has to be careful, since there's still plenty of time for the remaining duo of the allies. Santan going for the furry. Long route to go on the backs of Infinite players, but the bomb is already planted. 1915 Bumble on the B side. Behind the tracks, they will try to play very close to one another to surprise with this double positioning both of the remaining EPHIX players, Dubish and Santan. A huge retake to make to secure 12 points and not make this 11 to 11. Bumble already going for the fight. This nade might be dangerous. Both player manages to dodge it, but Bumble pushed out of his position. Dubish gets the kill out of it, and now 1950 in a 1v2 clutch, but it's only 28 seconds for EPHIX. 1950. Was he spotted? He was not. Santan eliminated, and now it's 1950 against Dubish. 20 seconds on the clock. He needs to hold for just a bit longer. 1950 crawls behind the chest. But Dubish, in the very few seconds, 13 seconds, he gets the bomb, and this will be points number 12 for Infinite. Infinite. The best they can do right now is the draw on map number 1. Still will be huge for them, since the draw still would let them get 3 points out of the series. Why is Martians not on the stand? They did not come. I do not have other explanation. You need to write to them, mate. And now EPHIX. Can they finish Tujan? Dosha looking for an opening, but Vyogo already in the alleys, trying to look for something, but Raves are eliminated by Chiba. 5 versus 4 Infinite, starting this round very well. Chiba, can he get another? Oh, he cannot land the shot, and Dubish gets dead. But 1950 on the other side of the map to put some more pressure on EPHIX with double kill. Bumble gets Dubish. It's 4 versus 1, so we are almost sure that this map point would not be finished by EPHIX. Vyogo in the clutch, but as he misses this shot, he misses the chance to fight. 11 to 12. Only one more chance from EPHIX to go for the win. Infinite. Can they come back for the 12-12? Ravezo already under some pressure since he's alone on the B side. But now Dane, with the help of grenades, gets an entry kill on Losha. 5 versus 4. EPHIX 1 step closer to get this map won, but Dedo Bamboo! Those delayed nades completely cut out both Vio and Santan. 4 versus 3 Infinite. They hijacked the lead from EPHIX, and now the remaining trio has to be accurate. Dane misses, and Infinite still manages to keep all of their 4 players alive. Dane on the roof. And 1950 gets Dubish. 4 versus 2. Ravzo and Dana. Ravzo, important kill on Dedo. He needs to get those eliminations before Infinite come to the side, but now Chiba, he was just waiting for Ravzo to come out of his hiding spots, and now Dana, what a miss! This miss might be a signal that this is going 12-12. The bomb is still not being put down, but Dana, he's not close neither to the A or the B side. Especially the B side, which probably would be attacked by Infinite, since it would be a much harder side to retake for EPHIX player. 25 seconds. I don't know what would need to happen for EPHIX to manage to win this, but now Chiba finds another one. 12-12. The first map is tied, so everything will be decided on map number 2. A short break, and we are coming back for the second map of Infinite versus EPHIX. Was a draw, so now the winner of this map will get 3 points, or we could just make another 12-12, and then both Infinite and EPHIX will split and gets 1 point each. I think other games already ended. I know that Frugo won 2-0 against Cavalleria, and Bonsai won 2-0 against Pro Cheaters, and now 1950 with a rush, and Dubish Ravzo. So fast response, Dead or Bumble Ravzo. A lot of blood being thrown away from side to side. And now Ravzo, a nice push to find Bumble and leave Dedo in the 1v2 spot. The bomb is already ticking. Dedo coming from the A side, from the long route, even from the ally resp. Dedo slowly going towards the B long. Now looking for the faster push, but Vjogger was just waiting with that, and Vjogger on Burgundy with his signature shotgun to secure the first point for EPHIX. As I see, Pro Cheaters lost against Bonsai 2-0, and New Era won the first map against Phantom 13-5. So we are waiting for 2 more matches to finish, for this one on stream, also for New Era versus Phantom. Then we are going for a dinner break, and then 4 more matches, as you can see on the schedule. The further we are in today's games, the better the games you will get. In the end, we should get also Team EPHIX versus New Era. This should be a fun one, but now EPHIX, oh! This starts fantastically. Ravzo with a double, Dana and Santan to make this 5 versus 1, and Ravzo with a triple. To finish this round quickly. 2-0 for EPHIX. And 6-0 for Ravzo. 2 rounds, 2 triple kills. Oh, he's starting to put up some numbers here. Further kills on the last round, on the last map. Dubish was close, but 1950. A nice lineup coming from Infinite, open point number 3. Chiba, 1950 with the triple, and Infinite this time. The push from their side was strong enough to kill all of 5 EPHIX players. Can Infinite surprise EPHIX like that once more? Chiba with those nades are trying to make some space for the middle push. Chiba tracking, cannot get a kill. Ravzo, 1950. Big trade from both sides, 4 versus 4. But now Bumble struggling on the B side, manages to get Dana down and buy some more time for his teammates to rotate through middle, through short, just to get the B side safe. EPHIX, is this the moment we see them rotate to A side? They go for the B push. 1950 on the grounds of a trench gun. With full control, Losha on the B side, but he has Bumble here to help and to go through the double defense. It might be a bit tougher. 13-6 for Infinite. Oh, that's a nice predict here. We'll see if this would be correct. Bumble for the double. 4 versus 2, and Losha cannot get this kill. 1950. It's a 1v1 trade, and now Vjog in the 1v2, but Chiba, fantastic shot. To be sure that this is 2-2, and a very nice rotation coming from Sniper of Infinite. To close Viago before he gets too close to the sides. Sparko going for the further nade, and now it lands! Dubish is as well! And Dubish also finds 1950. Chiba gets Razer, but it's not really much for Infinite. Seems like EPHIX should be able to get this one. Losha eliminates Dane to give a bit more of a chance for Axis here to take the lead, but Santan already planting the bomb. It was interrupted, but he gets to eliminate Losha. Dubish for the triple, and now it's 3-2. EPHIX, we don't want to lose more rounds here. Infinite, of course, fighting for 4 or even 5 points on the Axis side. And Dubish, oh, yet another one. Fast opening. We know that snipers might do a fantastic job before the smoke spreads around the middle. Bamboo. Oh, a clean headshot on Dana. Losha with Nader Santan, and this should bring Infinite a bit closer to the rivals. To put lots of pressure before even EPHIX can get to either B or A side. 1950, quick reflex here. Raves off. This skill was needed for EPHIX to... If anything, if Raves would have lost this one, this would be Dubish in 1 versus 4, but still Infinite. Whole trio to hold this round, to hold the side. Losha gets Raves on Dubish in the 1 versus 3. Bamboo. This nade pushed a bit too far to eliminate Infinite player. And Dubish. He hopes for someone to pick. Oh, Dubish! Losha put himself on the silver plate for EPHIX Sniper. But Dubish still needs to find those 2 eliminations more. Or even away to the side. 35 seconds on the clock. He needs to start slowly. Going further, closer to the side. Dubish, oh, nice quick scope. And he makes this a 1 versus 1. Bumble misses. But Bumble with a redo. And this time he makes sure that Dubish won't stand up once more. 3-3. And those 2 clean headshots from Bumble. What are the main reasons that Infinite are tying the score once again. Waves off. Cannot find this entry. Infinite. We go for another push. Losha has to be careful. He's already low on HP. But Infinite. Make great use of the smoke. Santan has to be careful. It's double position on the B side. But Ravezor, an whole EPHIX team, completely ignoring the B to go for the A side. Losha finds Ravezor. Important kill, especially that Chiba going for Dane. Dubish Chiba. Another trade. Vajo. Oh, he had to get this one. And now Santan on the B side. Was he spotted? If he wasn't, this might be... There might be still a chance for EPHIX to win. Oh, Santan tracking, and Santan manages to get Bumble down. 1 versus 1 onto Jay, and EPHIX lost a lot of those, which resulted in Infinite tying the score to 12-12. Now Santan in the 1v1 wants to use all of this 50 seconds. Another fake plant, but Dada still completely unbothered. Santan finally spots Axis player. Santan, will he go for the push? Yes, he will! And Santan wins this 1 versus 2. EPHIX, after very close points, still heading up a bit. 4-3. Dubish Chiba. Quick trade once again, and Chiba with a very fast push. Maybe by the ally side. Or if EPHIX would be pushed away, then Chiba might even get a quick, easy elimination of someone who's completely uncovered. But EPHIX, since the smoke is holding, they will go for the B side. Vajo finds Losha. So Infinite, now with a close path to the B side. They cannot really go for any fight out here, unless EPHIX lets them. Especially that Raves are also managed to assassinate Dejo. Santan with a kill, and Chiba in trouble. Left in 1v4. Dubish had to get this one. This team was already in a lot of trouble with the positioning. The fact that he was solo against 4 EPHIX members. 5-3. EPHIX slowly building themselves up after those troubles in the first few rounds. Rubish. Oh, this sniper rifle was pretty accurate coming from the EPHIX side. Now Bumble. His raves are down. Infinite with a good start. Go for the round number 4, but Vio Santan turn this round around to make it this 4 versus 3 in the favor of EPHIX. 1950. Pushing Virgo away. Because if this shotgun would accommodate on either of the sides, then Infinite would have a much harder walk going for this retake. Dubish. And Dane, EPHIX splitting this attack both ways. Since there's still plenty of time, EPHIX. Oh, Dane. Since the smoke is still there, he might be a surprise if he comes from the Axis spawn. Dane. Bomb is already planted. 3 versus 3. Dubish. Whoa, what a nice shot coming from EPHIX Sniper. 3 versus 2. T1 1950. Can they manage? Get the point number 4. Absolutely not. Dane. Oh, this positioning was brilliant. Nice plan by EPHIX. And Dane will be the one to find the last elimination of round number 9. And I have a quick message from Pix, guys. Pix, thanks for all of the follows that came yesterday, today, and after the run. After he comes back home, he'll make the stream where he thanks personally for all of the follows, all of the supports that came to the channel. Ravesaw, nice headshot to open round number 10. Chiba hoping that this push will slow EPHIX down. Is this attack now as they recover? Full on HP, all 5 EPHIX players are ready to go for the B side. 1950 in the smoke. Losha comes to help but gets eliminated almost instantly. EPHIX. Whoa, after that kill, seems like the outcome of this round can be only one, but EPHIX will go for 7-3. Dubish finds Shiva and Ravesaw to secure the points number 7. And EPHIX, as I said, they are building themselves up. 4-point streak. Can they make the 6 to go for 9-3 after the first half? Braves or Santan. Seems like EPHIX got finally into the rhythm of getting those fast, aggressive pushes and bringing many kills in the very first 20 or 30 seconds of the round. That are 1950 in the 2 versus 5. Put this down to 2 versus 4, but Dane already on the A side, since both of Infinite players were focused fully on the middle, especially the upper part of the middle. And now the time is ticking. 1950 goes for the seconds. 3 more to go. 1950. Struggling to run away. Santan will not let him get out of this. Dedo in the 1 versus 3 situation with 45 on the clock gets Dubish down. Can they also outperform Santan and Vio in this round? Seems like he cannot. Santan had some troubles, but Vargo came in the last moment to help his teammates and put the points number 8 on the side of EPHIX. Last rounds on the first half of Burgundy to see if EPHIX can go for the very nice score of 9-3 on the ally side. Ravesaw once again fast opening Infinite. Maybe they get him with the nade, but still. They are giving this first elimination way too easily for the EPHIX. Vargo already planting the bomb. EPHIX just playing blitzkrieg here. Bumble looking for the push, as he knows that EPHIX many times like to play with those rotation, but now Dubish on the back. Eliminates that. Low shot with a response. 3 versus 3 for the last round of the first half on this map. Bumble in the fading smoke. And Infinite have to split 3 ways, and they have to win those individual fights. And Losha manages to find Dubish. 3 versus 2. Opens up a bit more space for Axis to go for this retake, to go for this defuse. And they have to use the space since there's only 25 seconds left on the clock. Infinite, can they get this point? Bumble coming back to the small house. It seems like all of the side is just being cleared right now. 1950 finds Diogo, and now it's only Santan. Santan finds one, but the bomb is being defused. 1950, can he cover his teammate? Since Losha is defusing, 1950 for the double, and Infinite manages to get this retake done. 4 versus 8. Fantastic, successful retake coming from Infinite to make this map even more interesting. It's not 9-3, it's not the comfortable barrier of the score for EPHIX. It's 4-8, so 5 points as the defense required for EPHIX if they want to stay unbeaten on this tournament. Draw to Inc. Yeah, it is possible to draw this one. Yesterday on stream we had one 12-12-12-12. It was Citrons. Okay, I don't remember who it was. I can just check the tournament. In the meantime, New Era finished Phantom 13-3, 13-3 on both maps. Still staying unbeaten with the score of 6-0 in maps and 3-0 in matches. Bumbo lets the first one run away. Strike the second one, cannot land the kill, and Dane takes advantage of the fact that Bumble was moving too slow out here. EPHIX with an entry kill to start this half with a victory. On Infinite. Not really invested in the B side. A side push coming up, but Vioga cleans the ocean. For now, EPHIX should have a full knowledge of the fact that Infinite are not nearby the B side. EPHIX should bring the rotation. Chiba goes for the A long. Chiba tries to find anything, but Dana was waiting. Vargo again, they are just slowly changing. Which side will be getting eliminations? Once Dana, once Vaio, once Dana, once Vaio, and Vaio for the triple to finish this 9-4. EPHIX. Great start on the second half, because it did not really take them long to get the first point on the Axis side. Infinite. It would be great for an ally side to get a point here, because if EPHIX would start Axis with a 2-0, that would be a huge morale boost for them to finish this round. Bumble Doobies quick trade, but Losha already going for the plant, needs to prevent this, and EPHIX hoping that Vargo might find something in the smoke. Vargo since 1950 will go for the further push. Infinite, yet another plants try prevented from EPHIX, but now Vargo steps too far, and Chiba goes for the double, as Ravzor is not quick enough to get the response. 3 versus 2, seems like Infinite will close this round, but Dubish won't give up, finds Chiba, Losha with Dane, and now Dubish in a 1v2 situation, going for the defuse. 45 seconds on the clock for EPHIX player to win this clutch and bring his points to the 2-digit score before Infinite gets even to the 5-point barrier. Dubish, that was here, but seems like the right position will work. Oh, Dubish does not check this angle. Deado. This elimination couldn't have been easier for Infinite player. 9-5. Infinite are still chasing with the 4 points down. Infinite looking for the nade push, but now Ravzor goes for Deado. 16th kill for Ravzor in this match, 36 or something like that in the series, but Chiba gets done, and Chiba is doing a huge workout here in the second half. He struggled a bit in those first 12 rounds, but after a swap he managed to get a lot of those important eliminations. As they say, it's quality not quantity. But now Dubish eliminates Chiba. 4 versus 3. I think still keeping the lead for themselves, and Losha surprised by Santan hiding in the bushes. 4 versus 2. Bumble also having some problems. 1950 trying to go for the rush, but Ravzor under pressure finds the headshot, and Bumble might get a refrag, but now Bumble needs 2 quick shots from the sniper rifle. Goes for the pistol, and Santan manages to finish him out. 10-5. 3 points more for EPHIX to stay unbeaten on this tournament. Santan Another fast push from EPHIX. Oh, and Santan on behind with a 1, with a double. WROCław finds 1950. 5 versus 2. What an aggressive rush coming from EPHIX on the defense side. iNFINITE completely shocked by this. And Bumble and Chiba will try to fight to turn this round back in the favor of iNFINITE. But Santan is unstoppable. Going for the triple, leaving Chiba in the 1v4. Oh, iNFINITE would need this one before, because EPHIX are slowly starting to threaten another win. Coming for them, Dubish eliminates Chiba 11-5. 2 more points for EPHIX to go for the win. The next one round would secure them at least 1 point from this game. 2 more, and they are in home, baby, with a 3 points. Still under New Era, since New Era is 6-0 in maps. EPHIX would be 5.5 to half, if we count a draw as a half. Just would be 4-0, because draw counts as enough, because neither of the teams won the map. Dubish, another entry kill coming for EPHIX. Vargo with an 8. iNFINITE struggling a lot on this ally side on Burgundy. They cannot land nades, they cannot land pushes, and now Losha struggling, barely manages to get Vargo down. Bomb planet, but doesn't change anything since Bumble was left out by both 1950 and Losha. Bumble looking for anything, but the bomb is being defused and Bumble cannot really react. Dubish to finish him out 12-5. EPHIX with 7 map points on Burgundy. Bumble, finally, iNFINITE managed to get the first elimination of the round. Down at Chiba with another trade, 4 versus 3 iNFINITE. Seems like they might finally be able to get a point. They need to get 6 in a row. 7 in a row, I'm sorry. To get at least something from this series. Chiba 1950, Dane, it's 1 versus 3, Dane. He would need to go for an ace to finish this round. This would be a fantastic finish if he manages to do this. But I doubt that iNFINITE would let him get this ace, to get him let this defuse, and Bamboo will be the one to stop him. 6-12. EPHIX, not this time. iNFINITE still holding strong. Bamboo looking once, looking twice, but Dane would be the one to start dragging here. 5 versus 4. EPHIX, is this the moment? They finish this map on 1950. Could get this one because Dubish, beautiful nade, Dubish once again. Bamboo still trying to hold strong, but it's 4 versus 2. Chiba gets a fantastic scan on Dubish. iNFINITE, they are not willing to lose this, but now Chiba in the 1 versus 3 after that Santan skill. Plenty of time, but not a single teammate. Chiba, oh, a clean headshot on Santan to get the first axis down in this clutch. Dane and Vargo, they know that this is the perfect moment to end this, to not struggle with this map anymore, to make sure that those 3 points are coming for the side of EPHIX. Because those 3 points might be needed to try to catch up to New Era if they want to fight for the first spot in Group B. Chiba, 40 seconds on the clock to look for this clutch. Both Dane and Vargo quiet for the last 30 or 40 seconds, just trying to wait Chiba out. An iNFINITE player coming for the B side. Can he get the bomb down? Absolutely not! Dane with a kill!
Win.
And EPHIX, after drawing the first map, won Burgundy 13-6 to gather another 3 points to stay in the top 2, top 3 of Group B. And for now, we'll go for a longer break, since after 3 matches we have a dinner break for players. So after an hour or something like that, we are coming back with another match scheduled here. So let us go for dinner and we'll come back later with more emotions, with 8 more maps today.